batch picking is where an individual is picking multiple things that go to multiple orders, but they're doing it once. Rather than going and getting this one item and then finding that the next order needs that item and going back and getting it, I'm just picking all of it at once. And then I'm building this huge group of all the items that work towards these orders that I have. Then I can take them to a put wall and deconsolidate them. So when we start moving into that realm, you're looking at things like go-karts where we can do cluster picking. Now picture that grocery store and you got a shopping cart that's smart, and you pull it in, and as you walk through the aisle, the item that you need is highlighted, and when you grab it, the area that it needs to be in that shopping cart is highlighted. Right? So now I'm building 6 different orders at once. I'm getting all kinds of benefits from a performance standpoint and an accuracy standpoint. And now as an individual resource, I'm building 6 orders at a time that don't need to be consolidated because they're already consolidated at the point of picking. So that's what a go-kart is. So another thing about pick to light as well as put to light is the flexibility of the different processes that it can handle. So depending on your order volumes, you can employ different processes. And the other thing is you can change them using the same equipment. So let's talk about sort of the simplest one, discrete picking. So that's where an individual is just picking one item to basically picking one order. So each item that goes into an order, they're picking them individually. Now for low volumes, maybe your slow movers, maybe that's something that works for you. But then as you start getting into larger orders, that 5,000, 10,000, 100,000 a day, you need to move into some more advanced techniques. And some of those are things like batch picking. So put walls and pick to light supports batch picking in that we can drive the actual batch picking. Not only can we wave them together to figure out what items need to go in this particular wave in order to fulfill these orders, we can show that individual exactly where their orders are. Another thing that we can do is with the different colored lights is we can have people overlapped in an area where they're picking batch. So they could be picking multiple batches, potentially for different waves, all at the same time. Another one is the concept of cluster picking, which we do very well with our mobile carts. So the concept of cluster picking is, can I not only do batch picking, but basically consolidate the orders as I'm doing that. So now I have basically what we call a cluster of orders, which you can think of as a small batch of orders, maybe 6 or 8 orders, where I have different compartments in the cart that I'm pushing. When I grab an item, it tells me what order is associated in. So rather than having it go to a put wall, because of my low volumes, I'm able to put it directly into the order. When I get to the end of that picking path, I can pull out the totes or whatever I have in that go-kart, and they're all ready to be packed to be sent direct to consumer.